Well, the CDC states across the U.S. there are about 13,000 new cases of cervical cancer reported among women every year, with about 4,000 dying. But as 23 ABC's Vanya Patino explains, this type of cancer is now very preventable. She joins us now live from Central Bakersfield with why it's important women get tested, plus the practical ways doctors say you can prevent this diagnosis. Vanya.
That's right, Keely. Well, January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month, and doctors here in Kern County are trying to use this time to educate the public on exactly how this type of cancer develops. Now, the doctor I spoke with explained that cervical cancer is found in the lower part of the uterus and is usually caused by this virus called HPV.
HPV, human papilloma virus, is the cancer-causing virus. There are different strains of it, but there are cancerous strains, and for that is what we are trying to detect, because that's usually the cause of cervical cancer in more than 99% of the cases.
Dr. Mongod with Adventist Health explains that the sexually transmitted virus, HPV, causes several cancers among both men and women. But cervical cancer is the only one among these that can be detected early through screenings.
Between 21 to 29, we recommend doing a pap smear every 3 years. At 25 to 29, you can also do HPV screening, and beyond 29, so 30 to 65, that is recommended that we do either pap smears every 3 years, HPV screening every 5 years, or pap and HPV screening every 5 years.
Screenings are also important because symptoms are hard to look out for.
Well, what's kind of scary about it is that in the early stages of cervical cancer, a lot of times there are no symptoms at all. And sometimes later on that the symptoms can be even just mild, like you can see some pelvic pain or even a little bit of pain with intercourse or spotting or bleeding. So screening is the number one thing we recommend, since you may not see any symptoms at all.
Deanna Padilla, family nurse practitioner with Omni Family Health, explains that people following that checkup pattern, using protection during intercourse, and getting vaccinated against HPV have helped prevent cases.
You know, the vast majority of pap smears will come back normal, and I love calling people with normal results. But we do see results that are abnormal, and there are things that can be done, so your doctor can, scrape those cells away or freeze them away. There are a lot of things that can be done to stop those cancerous cells from turning into a bigger problem.
According to the CDC, cervical cancer was once the leading cause of cancer deaths among women in the U.S. In this graph, we can see how through the years, California went from having a high number of these cases to now it being rare. Looking closer, we can see the demographic breakdown from the CDC shows Hispanic women make up most of these cases.
Because of, again, follow-ups and about making sure that the community outreach is there and more education is there.
Well, they both stress that since this is the only type of HPV-caused cancer that can be detected early on, that people should take advantage of this and get screened before it is too late. Now, coming up on the news at 6, we'll look at how smoking can also increase the risk of getting this type of cancer. And since men are also not immune to HPV, what options they have to deal with this type of cancer. In Central Bakersfield, Vanya Patino, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
Thank you, Vanya. And for more information on cervical cancer, including a breakdown of what HPV is, the cancer in men, and more about cancer rates from the CDC, be sure to scan this QR code with your phone. You can also find all this on our website, turn23.com.